So we've done our second round of testing after today, after the coming into contact with the healing high frequency water, and we've seen some mixed results. So I'm going to go through a few of the different results. We have Mike's. So Mike's original readings, his overall energy was 50 joules. The way this device measures energy is in joules. So overall Mike had 50 joules of energy in his field before. After, it's dropped to 43. Now, as I mentioned before, that's not necessarily a bad thing. What we've seen is a balancing out with Mike. So particularly where he was quite high in areas before, where you can see these peaks. As mentioned before, we'd like to see a perfect green circle, which I've only ever seen with one person, and who looked after themselves on another level and were very, very well harmonised. So we've got had a few peaks before, which was blocked energy, high energy. After the session, you can see that everything comes down and it's not quite a circle, but it's definitely harmonised. We can see that there has been an improvement there. So even though it's dropped in energy, it's dropped but it's balanced out, and that's what we want to see. So going into, I think it was Sue's. Yeah, Sue's was another one that was similar. So 47 joules before, after the session 48. But if we go into the energy diagram, again where there was a few little peaks and things before, a few little spikes in energy, you can see afterwards things drop a little on those peaks, but also where there was a little bit of low energy before, around here, you can see it comes up in certain areas. So again, a little bit of a balancing out there as well. And if we go on to Darren's before 48 joules, stayed roughly at 48 joules. But again, you can see how many spikes there are on the initial reading. Yeah, a little bit of high energy around here. Again, there was quite a bit of high energy on the jaw teeth right side specifically. Afterwards, you can see that actually drops down quite nicely there. 99% of the people who come in here, you tend to see the same sort of things. Thyroid gland, adrenals. When people are stressed, it tends to be those organs, those endocrine glands, are the ones that are blocked. So again, you're going to see, we're not always going to get that perfect harmonising and perfect balancing straight away. As with anything, now we've introduced the body with that healing frequency. Over the next few days there's going to be more of a balancing out, and hopefully it'll just keep harmonising over the next few days.
So what can they do, Alex, to come and get like a more in-depth reading from you? And how have you worked with the Biowell before?
Yeah. So I offer energy analysis reports, so people can come in and we can spend an hour or two we'll do a baseline reading, and we'll analyse that. With some clients, they like to come for some Reiki as well, so I offer Reiki as a therapy. Sometimes we do some healing Reiki, and then we'll test afterwards and we'll see how the Reiki has affected the system. And it's good over the course of a few weeks to be able to see when people are looking after themselves, that change, and that kind of balancing out over the course of a few weeks.
And Alex, as a Reiki practitioner and an energy worker, do you think you're going to see more benefits, or would it be something that you would start talking to your clients about looking after their water and thinking about the life force energy in their water?
Yes. No, I've been enlightened with this new information. I'll definitely be sharing it. Yes. Yeah, 100%.
Thank you.